Good afternoon. Consensually rail somebody with one of these 10 fragrances. Now, I'm going to specify which ones I have personally used and worn for this type of occasion and have had a fantastic night with, and ones that I plan to test and do in-field reviews for you all within the next month or so. But the reason those fragrances are going to be in this video is because, all the sexual stuff aside, these scents have stellar reactions from women, and they actually have more sexual reactions, okay? But yeah, I'll test all that stuff for you guys. We'll do an updated video. That's what we'll do. So we're gonna start on the ones I will test. Carlisle by Parfums de Marly. This is super, super sexy. I always get mouth-watering ladies' reactions with this fragrance. It smells kind of like this medicinal apple in the opening with a Middle Eastern twist, and it dries down with this smoky kind of vibe. So to me, this fragrance best suits people that are a little bit more rebellious. You know what I mean? You go against the grain. There's just like a dark royalty kind of vibe with Carlisle. It's a fragrance that easily performs over 10 hours, so you don't have to worry about performance or projection or scent trail. It's gonna do that all for you. And it's just a nice, unique fragrance that's high quality. And I know, and I can guarantee you, that a majority of people out there have never smelled a fragrance like this because they're so used to the colognes and the perfumes that they see at the local mall. You know what I'm saying? But this is a fragrance that's gonna blow them away. So Carlisle by Parfums de Marly, that's what we're starting with. Spicebomb Extreme by Victor and Rolf. By the way, I'll put all the names in the description so you can see the names of the fragrances and the links if you want to compare discount prices and stuff. But Spicebomb Extreme is a tobacco vanilla cumin fragrance. Now the cumin I only really smell in the opening, but the rest of the time it's tobacco vanilla. Now to me personally, I find this fragrance to be nice, but every single time I wear it, I get wide-eyed reactions. I get like the, oh my God, that smells so good. I've said this in so many videos before, but I was wearing this once and I was talking to this girl and she just stops me mid-sentence and she's like, by the way, you smell so good. And I was like, cool, thanks. And then we keep talking, we're talking. And then 15 minutes later, she's like, I'm sorry, but you smell like fish. She's like, I love that. I seriously love that. She complimented, shit, can I talk? She complimented me a few times over and over and over again that night because this is just that juice. You know what I'm saying? There is something about this that has women in a chokehold. I can't describe it, but they really, really love it. So I would wear this nighttime occasions, fall, winter. It's definitely more of a sweet scent. Spicebomb Extreme by Victor and Rolf. Number 3, Elysium by Roja Parfums. If you're looking for a fresh, sexy fragrance, give this one a shot. It kind of smells like a lemon cocktail. Very refreshing fragrance. This is compliments galore in a bottle, honestly speaking. Like, this fragrance has never, ever, ever let me down. And honestly, even if I wear this when I'm not even gonna see anybody, like if I'm trying to run errands and stuff and it's warm outside, I'll wear this because I myself love it so much. Like, I know this is gonna be in my collection. Even when this bottle is done, I will re-up on another Elysium because this is probably one of my favorite fresh fragrances I have tried of all time. But yes, this is definitely a back-breaking scent, okay? It easily performs. I would give it between 6 to 8 hours. Honestly, I have received compliments with this fragrance past the 8-hour mark, but it's definitely when people were much closer to me. But it projects really nicely within the first 2 hours. Elysium by Roja Parfums. Number 4 is another freshie, which is a fantastic signature scent, Cedrat by Mancera. Side note, I heard that they came out with a Cedrat Intense because they reformulated, I guess, the originals, or yeah, they reformulated the later batches of this fragrance so it's more watered down and doesn't perform as well, which is ass. Because this fragrance, I still smell it on myself the next day. So 24 hours when I wear this fragrance, I have no problems with performance. I will smell it on myself for 24 hours straight. Sometimes I get nose blind to it, I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely there. It's a fragrance that projects The scent trail is really, really nice. It's a compliment magnet, and it's definitely a scent that makes the eyes roll back 110%. Okay, so if you want a fresh fragrance to wear on the coldest day of the year, I'm talking like there's just like a bunch of snow and ice, and you're like, you know what, I want something that's gonna brighten my day, this will pull through for you. Okay, it just has that punch. At least the one that I have here, like I said, the recent ones I'm not too sure about, because I've been hearing a lot of comments of that they're like, mine doesn't perform, blah blah blah, because they're coming out with the intense version. But yeah, I gotta try the intense, so I still have to put this on the list though, because Cedrat was a insane compliments from women. Now the fifth one is Egypt by Layton Bob. I love the spices, and apparently so do a lot of girls, okay? Gosh, this is a spicy cardamom scent, okay? Very unisex fragrance in my opinion. People say that it reminds them of Obsession by Calvin Klein, and to be honest, I did not even connect those dots the first time I wore this, because this is marketed as unisex, and I see this as a femme fatale fragrance on a woman, but on, you know, somebody more masculine, it has this Prince of Persia type of vibe to it. So you don't have to worry about this smelling too feminine, overly masculine, whatever. It really suits whoever's wearing it. Okay, it's perfect. But this fragrance goes around 8 hours. And I think that this is also for the people that want something more unique, spicy. Okay, you're like, nah, I don't want the freshies. I don't want things that are too sweet. I want something spicy. I want something that's gonna grip. This is the fragrance right here. Up close, it smells really nice. From further away, it smells fantastic as well. It's a fragrance that is just like, it can't lose. In this particular situation, it cannot lose. Egypt by Layton Bob. Now, let's go with Cuddles Galore, Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. This is also, yes, it's a tobacco vanilla fragrance, but I honestly get more of gingerbread cookie in the background and chai tea latte, smooth kind of smell with this fragrance, okay? I don't find it to be a gourmand, but it can lean almost like you want to eat it, you know what I mean? But it's really, really something that works in magic. When this thing is on your neck, it's game over, okay? This fragrance performs easily over 12 hours with one spray from the full-size bottle. I remember when I tested that at Nordstrom, I did one spray on my wrist, and even the next day, like throughout the next day, I still smelled it on myself, and I was testing other fragrances as well. But Tobacco Vanille shines best after you're done with your business and you're cuddling. This is a cuddles galore type of fragrance, okay? And I did do an actual in-field review of this one. You can check out my shorts. Yeah, this is good. This was a good one. This was a really, really good one. Okay. Next one. Ombre Nuit by Christian Dior. Great first impression fragrance right here. Okay, if that's what you want, if you want a great first impression and you want to rock a fragrance that's gonna smell romantic, seductive, welcoming, approachable, and sexy, all wrapped in one, Ombre Nuit is perfect. It's an amber rose fragrance. This one is super unisex, right down the middle. It does not matter who wears it, but this juice is irresistible. Okay, it's a soft, seductive type of fragrance. You don't have to worry about your significant other or your partner pushing you off because the smell is too strong. In fact, it's a fragrance that when they smell it in the air, their nose is going to be on your neck the rest of the time, because it's just very, very, very addictive. You want to keep smelling it over and over and over again. Okay, so Ombre Nuit, another fragrance that has passed with flying colors in this department. Okay, I cannot speak highly enough of this fragrance. You're gonna have to test it for yourself, but you won't regret it. You won't. If you personally don't like it, then, you know, I'm here for you. You can always send it over, but yeah, damn, girls really, really love Ombre Nuit by Christian Dior. Okay, number 3 of the, you know what, not number 3, I think I have 3 more, but Tuxedo by YSL. another private blend fragrance. It is an orgasm in a bottle. If you're wondering why I don't have it, it's because I am done with the sample, and the bottle was pretty much empty, but I gave it to my girlfriend because she loved it so much. You know what I mean? So there's not even any juice where she can squirt it out, or but she can smell it when she opens it up, and she wanted to keep it because it's just that good of a smell. Trust me, if you're just looking for you're just looking for a sex fragrance in general, try Tuxedo. Okay, it's a fresh, clean, green fragrance in the opening, dries down smelling like this boozy bourbon vanilla. But let me tell you, that thing is just that. It's wild. That thing is wild, okay? I wish I had a full size of that fragrance, and I know within a month or two, I would already be halfway done or probably almost done with it, because I will use that thing non-stop. Okay, if you're really trying to... Tuxedo by YSL. Okay, now we're gonna do... Oh, yes, actually, let me throw this one in here. The Xerotoxic by Emicleft. This is a dirty, raunchy, sexy fragrance. Okay, but this is probably the most polarizing fragrance out of everything I've mentioned because it has a very interesting cannabis note in it. It smells like blackberries. There's also some cinnamon, also some musk and patchouli. If you don't know what patchouli is, it's kind of like this dirty, earthy kind of smell. So that can also be a reason why people might be put off with it. But this is one of those fragrances that if you can rock it, it is almost unbeatable. Okay, this is to me a party fragrance, but it's not something loud. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a scent that if you're in that kind of environment and you're having a one-on-one with somebody and they're just smelling this radiating off of you and you got that confidence, not cockiness, confidence, this thing's gonna show out in a whole nother way. If you're cocky wearing this fragrance, it's gonna be an automatic turnoff. Okay, there's a very fine line you're gonna have to straddle with this scent. But when I tested this, I got around 8 hours, but it's also a soft fragrance. So don't think it's anything that's beast mode or anything like that. Yeah. So the Xerotoxic by Emicleft. And lastly, I believe that's 10. I'm gonna recount after I mention this fragrance. Layton by Parfums de Marly. If you rolled your eyes when you saw this bottle pop up, I mean, I understand because I talk about it all the time, but I can't not include it on this list because this is the favorite right here. This is the favorite. There's the reason I kept this for last because this is number one out of everything. If I had to pick the top two that have given me literally the best reactions and the wildest times, it'd be this one and Tuxedo. Both of these. You will not lose out with either. The longevity on this beats out Tuxedo though, okay? So just keep that in mind. But this is an apple, vanilla, cardamom type of scent. I do find this to be versatile for winter, fall, spring, and summer nights. Summer days, not so much, but summer nights, it's perfect. This fragrance performs over 12 hours. You're getting something that is definitely going to have good longevity. It's going to have a good projection. It's going to have a nice scent trail, and it's going to be an unforgettable fragrance. Okay, this is that scent. I was actually asked about this fragrance after said events happen, where that smells so good. This is a memorable scent. Like I said, it's one that oh yeah, Layton, wear Layton. Can you wear Layton? It's so good. So give this one a shot. If you're seeing a lot of hate on this fragrance, I guarantee you 99.9% of the time it's coming from a guy. So unless you're trying to if you're trying to do things with a guy, then you can listen to that negativity if you want to, but just even get a sample of this. Go to Nordstrom, spray it on your skin, and hang out with a girl. And just see how that goes. And just see how she reacts to it, because this is a scent that I have never, ever, ever met a woman that's been turned off by this fragrance. It's always been the other way around. Okay, so good. This shit is so good. All right, those are 10 fragrances. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe, stay consensual, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.